Court Klopping in the Storm Tracker Center with our forecast. I wish I had some sound effects for a wind or maybe a fan. I'd put it on you.
We were talking about that earlier. We need a soundboard out here, Julia. Yeah, well, wait till Jafet's next live shot.
It's going to be windy, Court.
You'll be able to
hear
the wind.
It's going to be windy.
Yeah, as soon as Jafet's mic goes hot again, you'll be able to hear that wind out there. What we're seeing for today, it is going to be another very windy one out there for your Tuesday. This is something to keep in mind. Be careful on the roads. We are seeing that as well. For when you park your car, you want to look up and make sure you're not under any looming tree branches, and power outages will be possible. Mild for the middle of this week, not as windy, and then cooling down late week with showers. Returning to the forecast, in fact, right now it looks pretty likely we've got some wet weather on the way. Today, the wind advisory in effect for the valley and foothills through 7 p.m. tonight. Gusts up to 55 miles an hour out of the north or northeast still possible for the valley and foothills. If you're in the Sierra or Cascade areas, that's where the high wind warning is in effect through 7 p.m. this evening. Gusts potentially up to 80 miles an hour out of the northeast, and we could see gusts to 90 miles an hour localized along ridgetops. So keep that in mind. It's going to be very windy out there, especially if you're driving through mountain roads. You need to be worried about those trees falling into the roadways. Temperatures this morning starting out 40s to low 50s in the valley, upper 30s to mid 40s in the foothills, 20s to low 40s in mountain areas. Wind sustained right now out of the north to 23 miles an hour in Redding, less than 20 miles an hour for most other areas, but substantial gusts are still projected in today's forecast. Early this afternoon, I want you to take a look at Willows. Early in the afternoon, 50 mile an hour gusts possible. So 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts today for the valley. We are seeing that possible in some of those foothill areas as well, especially overnight. That's when we see that potential for stronger gusts in those locations. Getting a look at the satellite and radar. Skies are clear today. That is not changing today or most of tomorrow. Low pressure down to our south is interacting with that high pressure we have off the coast. That's driving those gusty winds we're seeing today. But tomorrow that low pressure starts to exit off to the east. High pressure is actually going to retrograde back out to the west and open up the door for wet weather to drop into our region, mainly on Friday through the day. Now, limited rain and snow expected. Could see some modest travel impacts. This isn't anything to write home about, but it's great to see some wet weather moving in. We'll dry out for most of Saturday, and then late in the day, Sunday into Monday, we've got a wet system moving in. And I don't always stop the radar overnight, but take a look at this. Projections right now putting a mix of rain and snow down onto the valley floor overnight Sunday into Monday, with more showers moving through Monday and then potentially more wet weather through at least the middle of next week. So this is great news. You're finally seeing some substantial looking moisture falling in your long range forecast, upwards of an inch in some areas of the mountains. Now, as far as what we're seeing today, temperatures in the 40s to 50s, sunny and breezy for the northern mountains, sunny and very windy for the Sierra and southern Cascades, with 40s in your forecast for most areas, 50s projected for most foothill areas today, and very windy. The wind advisory in effect, and the wind advisory in effect for the valley as well. Sunny skies, gusty winds out of the north, and highs in the mid 60s for our lower elevations this afternoon. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where your weekend's always in view. Mid 60s and not as windy and sunny on Wednesday. We'll see low 60s on Thursday with increasing clouds, and then showers looking likely for Friday. They look pretty modest for your forecast on Friday. We'll dry out for one day on Saturday, and then Sunday evening into Monday, we've got wet weather returning. And take a look at this. Julia, the icon on Monday for Redding showing a mix of rain and snow. Could be seeing a little snow hitting the valley floor late Sunday into Monday.
All right.